Hello everyone. This has been a crazy morning, so please forgive the delay in this video. Today I'm not going to talk about the chakras as planned. I decided there's a more important topic for us to address, or for me to address, that relates to energy medicine and the importance of understanding energy medicine, how it works, and how the chakras relate to energy medicine. Last night, I received a response, feedback from someone on one of my videos saying that I wasn't making any sense, and that if it wasn't in the Bible, it wasn't relevant to this individual, which I'm very sad to hear. Because the reality is we have an opioid epidemic in this country. What are opioids? Those are pharmaceutical drugs. That means we have a drug epidemic in this country. As of 2017, over 40,000 people have died from opioids overdose, whether it was deliberate or accidental. And people are taking these pharmaceuticals for chronic painkillers. Why do we have so much chronic pain? Some of it is physical, and it's related to the diseases that stem from metabolic syndrome, as I've mentioned before, diseases like cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. These sorts of ailments that people experience, they all stem from metabolic syndrome. And people are also taking opioids for psychological pain, like PTSD, things like that, where it's necessary. But the problem is the opioids, they are often, they're not enough, and they're just a Band-Aid. They don't take the pain away. They're temporary. And so people take them, and what happens is they often end up taking an overdose, and they die. And so the federal government is well aware of this overdose, this drug overdose epidemic that we have in this country and have had for several years now. And they are looking to alternatives. And some of the alternatives that they are looking at are energy medicine modalities, like the ones I've been talking about. So it's really important for us. We can no longer afford to be ignorant about our safety, our health, and our survival. Even if you don't think you will overdose on an opioid, you have other people in your household who may do it. You may have children who try it, test it out. You may have somebody depressed in your household who decides to take matters in their own hands. God forbid that happen. But opioids are only temporary support, and they are bad, and they're chemicals. And not to punish people or talk bad about people about their beliefs. I have no intention of doing that. I believe that your religious beliefs, your spiritual beliefs are helping you when it's time to heal, because they can play a role like the placebo effect in terms of teaming up, partnering with your body to make the healing happen. But let's be honest, opioids, painkillers, are not there to help you heal. They're not going to help you. And I have a feeling that the individual that said if it's not in the Bible, it's not relevant, I would be willing to bet this individual has taken some opioids or something to that effect themselves, which I know they didn't find in the Bible. Just making a point. I hope that he will change his attitude, and anyone else who is not open to understanding how we can make ourselves healthier on our own with with all the grant cuts for Medicaid and medical research that are happening now with the new leadership that we have. We have to learn how to take care of ourselves and live healthier and depend less on other things and other people to keep us healthy. That is where energy medicine comes in. That is why I talk about what I talk about. I'm here to help. to share information so people can have a better understanding of what preventive care is all about, what self-care is all about, in terms of what you eat, how you live, and what else you are taking and internalizing in your body, and what effect those things can have on you. And so now, I didn't mean to be preachy, but it's it's a little bit disturbing to hear people not be open to playing a specific assertive role in their own health and wellness. And so with that, I thank you for listening. I will get back to the chakra talks tomorrow. Have a great one.